humpback whales, blue whales and minke whales, all united to save one extremely rare and endangered creature, Peter Garrett. Driven from his natural environment in 2004, Garrett is now beached in the outer ministry, slowly dying, much to the concern of these whale activists. This magnificent creature has won the hearts of these whales with his enchanting song. Hopefully, the whale's conservation efforts will succeed, or soon this noble creature may only be found in history books.
Last week on the show, we had a look at election coverage in other countries and paid particular tribute to the Grand Master of election graphics, Jeremy Vine from the BBC, who sadly has been sucked into a 3D universe of election statistics.
Now, I think Channel 9, they must have been watching Vine's work pretty closely, I think, Jules, because their election graphics guy, what's his name?
Michael Usher.
Oh, that's Usher, that's right, yeah. Well, Usher was the only Aussie presenter who took the plunge this year and went fully 3D.
Yes, now here he is, inside the chamber of Nine's virtual parliament. And, well, he didn't stop there. He had a few other tricks too. He went into a portrait gallery. He also had the unseated Labor MPs on some dominoes, which he knocked over for a dramatic fashion. Here he is, dropping what seems to be a bomb on Adelaide.
Fair call,
I don't know, it might be a little harsh, but...
No, though, I've got to say, I think Usher went a little bit over the top as the night dragged on. I mean, look at this. I fail to understand how this really enhances the election coverage. I'm not sure what's happening.
Indeed, in Australia, technology, so pretty exciting.
Look, I mean, I understand, you know, the networks, they like to spice things up a bit, but I mean, really, you know, a virtual chamber, you know, a 3D parliament and all of this stuff, does it really add to our understanding, Jules?
Andrew Hansen, shame on you. The chamber graphic is absolutely fundamental to election broadcasting.
Oh, my mistake.
Now, as you know, in Australian chamber graphics, there is a very strict dress code. Of course, you've got the blue for the Liberal Party and red for Labor. And the only person who can wear normal clothes in the chamber is somebody like Jeremy Vine or Michael Usher, or me. Now, MPs wear party colours, so you can tell who's got the numbers, but also because a graphical head is often far more attractive than a real head. Being inside the chamber for a presenter is a great opportunity. For example, this is Wilson Tuckey, and this is what I've always wanted to do to him.
Mate, Julian, I cannot let you do that. That is disrespectful.
Back off, Usher. This is my virtual parliament, eh?
Mate, and I tell you what, you can have it. Look what the ABC's bought, what the Commodore 64 version of it. Channel 9 spends $1 million bucks on this stuff.
You may have better graphics, but at least my chamber is a fully functioning jumping castle. What do you think of that, Usher? Somebody get this clown
ABC.
out of here.
That's just
go on, Usher, out you go.
Get your hands off me. Then you're not a real Usher.
Pwede ka nga malay ba pare julk ramane election ngorolan.
Yuwal, nakatan yamin makna.
Amanyak mo kamre tirangone bilawale kana jama yol mo malaman makona ngatil.
Nali wala ngone julk ramanya.
Ulam ko lalim rumbay la kamo ganyan.
Nata.
Ulam mo kana dong kada lur kun diyan.
Kana cerwal kanone balanya mirinja nan.
Jama ndarwa mretera. Kabolo wala lemro go ya mangana mrangal. Ka baila karangal na lemborong wala warpam on porong elur kon dongara yulk tuna oyo.
Ole balangone yaka laiba pare pikana de bala kana lemorong. Ni balam kana yakan ni na manyak no garam bangen romo.
Yo, men makna ngone wala na yulk maraman lemorong.
Well, as Labor waits nervously to see if they can form a government, the independents have said that one of their main priorities is parliamentary reform. In particular, they don't want a repeat of last year's debacle when someone let Peter Garrett install pink bats in the roof of Parliament House. It just did not work. But here now with their own take on the decline in Labor's fortunes, would you please welcome all the way from America, ladies and gentlemen, Simon and Garfunkel.
The Ranger Superior got a late call from an insecure power broker. Said he'd seen a bad poll, so he had Kevin rolled by someone just as mediocre. It's the Labour way to stab, kill and slay, whatever it takes to stay in disarray. So the new Labour mole called a very quick poll, moving forwards in a new direction. But the pro-rut spivs leak like a sieve and may have cost themselves the election. It's the Labour way to damage and betray, then express dismay when the voters stray, so they lose the day. Goodbye, Gillard, the Queen of Altona. See me and Julia down in the junkyard. See me and Julia dumped in the junkyard. Take it, David. They can't stop the votes, but they can't stop the votes. Even safe seats now look deadly. And if they need any tips on why the votes slip, they should ask a citizens' assembly. It's the Labour way. They're like an unrisen souffle, and now they'll pay. They're a sad cliche, it's Groundhog Day. Goodbye, Labour, goodbye to your numbers. See me and Julia down in the junkyard. Me and Julia dumped in the junkyard. Thank you. Thank you, friends.